Greetings, true believers, it's Jake here, and I don't think it should surprise you when I say that the vast collection of Spider-Man games has many unique entries, each with their own special secrets and Easter eggs, and with Marvel's Spider-Man 2 approaching ever so quickly, I wanted to take another look at the title that started this spectacular series of games. With that said, sit back and relax as we dive in to 5 Secrets of the Spider-Verse in Marvel's Spider-Man. Part 2! Starting off, we're going to check out the collectible backpacks that can be discovered at various points across the city. If you go into the collections menu and look at Peter's college thesis, you'll see that it was graded by a Professor Warren. This is, without a doubt, a nod to Miles Warren, a brilliant scientist obsessed with cloning and who later becomes the supervillain known as the Jackal. Due to other outside media that I've seen Miles Warren in, mainly the Spider-Man 90s cartoon and the Spectacular Spider-Man, I'd certainly be curious to see Insomniac's take on the Jackal if they ever decide to use him. Next up, we're going to take a look at the story mission titled Don't Touch the Art. While wandering around Wilson Fisk's auction as Mary Jane Watson, one of the items you can see in a display case is none other than the famous Obliterator Cane, which Kingpin is often seen using in various iterations, oftentimes as a melee weapon. Despite Fisk's rather small role in this game, this nod to his comic counterpart is definitely something that I appreciated. Third on the list, now we're going to take a look at the in-game social media feed, which is accessed by bringing up the game map and pressing the square button. If you scroll down far enough, you'll see a post that says, "Just heard my pop, JJJ at home, actually give a compliment to NYC Wallcrawler. I never thought I'd see the day." This post comes from an individual with the username JJ_in_space. This is, of course, a reference to Jonah Jameson's son, John Jameson, who eventually becomes the character known as Man-Wolf in Marvel Comics. Additionally, another user replies to this comment asking John when he's coming home because, and I quote, "Earth misses him." So based on this post, it's clear as day that John Jameson not only exists in this universe, but is currently in space living out his career as an astronaut. For our fourth secret of the day, we're looking at another one of the backpack collectibles. If you click on the comic book collectible, you'll see that it is titled The Amazing Spider-Man, The Menace of Mysterio. Well, something you may not have known is that this drawing is adapted from the comic issue Amazing Spider-Man number 13, which released in 1964 and saw the debut of Mysterio. Additionally, the title of this drawing was also used in 2 Mysterio-centric episodes of 2 different Spider-Man cartoons, one in the 60s and one in the 90s. I'm certainly interested to see Insomniac's take on Mysterio if he makes an appearance in the second game, as we've been led to believe, as long as his boss fight is more challenging than the last time he appeared in a Spider-Man 2 game. And finally, last on our list, this one is really cool. If you head to this part of the financial district being shown now, you'll soon discover a building that is none other than the famous firehouse that was featured in the film Ghostbusters. Now it's not an exact one-to-one recreation as there were some small differences made to the game's model of the building, however most of the details are still present. Additionally, if you make your way to the back of the building, you'll notice some ghost graffiti on the wall. All of these tiny details come together to make one of my favorite Easter eggs in this game, and as a fan of the Ghostbusters film, I was very happy to discover this. And with that, another episode comes to a close. 5 Secrets of the Spider-Verse in Marvel's Spider-Man, Part 2. Thank you all for watching this episode, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And once I get some time to dive into Spider-Man 2 and go digging for all the secrets and details that game has to offer, you can certainly bet that I'll be covering it on this channel. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video with your friends, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Peace out, Marvelites.